So a few streams ago, I asked my viewers if they wanted me to make a sort of OSRS high scores video, a sort of time capsule that you could go back to years down the line and go back and see how different the high scores inevitably look. And I thought it would just be a really cool idea, and my audience was really excited about it. I don't really know exactly what I'll talk about. It'll be sort of a ramble format, but I think it'll just be cool to make one of these kind of videos every year, just basically for history's sake. I have a little screen region pulled up, and for this video, I am going to be covering Ironman high scores specifically, from Clue Scrolls all the way down to Zora. So I want to cover just the bosses and the clues. If you guys are interested in me making a Ironman skilling little ramble thing where I review the high scores, let me know down in the comments. If you guys want me to review main high scores, feel free to let me know as well. I don't think I will really be as interested in main high scores, mainly because there's a shit ton of gold farmers and bots that generally take rank 1 and bosses. But you guys can let me know anyway. So without further ado, for this little time capsule, we'll start off with Clue Scrolls All. This is what they look like, and today's date is March 20th, 2022. So, a Venonatus, rank 1. He is the clue god. He's 10,000 clues above JT, who is an ultimate Iron Man. Absolutely insane, the fucking lead he has. He does a shit ton of easy clues and beginner clues. I don't know fucking how he does these. He's also done a ton of mediums. He's rank 1 for mediums, which is awesome to see. He's truly an enthusiast. Iron Man Daff, he randomly just came up here. I remember like a year or so ago, he just randomly opened 10,000 fucking easy clues. That was like completely out of the blue. I had never seen his name on the high scores, and I just remember looking. I just lost a ranking. As you see, I'm rank 9 here on the overall for high scores. We got Phrygian. He is rank 1 hard clues, also rank 5, sorry, on total clues, as you see here, and we'll cover that. I don't know exactly if I should just click on the names that mean something to me or that I know of. Again, let me know down in the comments what you guys like about this video and what you dislike, so that next year's I can make it a little bit better. We got Curtis, of course. He's a beast. He passed me. God damn it. And I will be up there. Trust me, guys. Next year, I'll be in the top 5, maybe. I don't do beginner clues that are really the easy ones. I kind of go for the harder ones. But this is what the overall Clue Scrolls look like. Looking good. I wouldn't be surprised if next year every single person is above 10,000. That's probably going to happen. All right, let's look at beginners. These two sociopaths, actually, these 25 sociopaths, if you go beyond 600 beginners and it's just for fun or just for the ranks, you are psycho. I understand, and I feel really bad for those that actually had to grind past 600, like DK Ho was missing, I think, mole slippers or something. He's ranked 42. He had to do 1,100 of them. God damn it. Anyway, these are not Clue Scrolls. I will never consider beginner Clue Scrolls Clue Scrolls until they make some fixes to it. They're pretty awful right now. So this is what beginners are looking like. All I can hope is that these people stop, because oh god, it's like how I see this page is everybody hates doing beginner Clue Scrolls, but they're all too prideful to like give up. Like they want to keep their rank, you know. That's probably not actually it, but that's how I see it. Clue Scrolls easy. Let's take a look. So, a Venonatus, of course, just absolutely gaming out of control. I'm very curious to see how many of these people have actually completed the log. I believe Tails has completed it, and he's not even top page. He's ranked 34, rank 39 right here. I think the average amount of easies you need to do is at least like, I think it's like 7,000 or something like that. Anyway, this is what it's looking like right now. We got a few UIMs up here. Iron Myth is a total beast. This guy's also, I think, like rank... Okay, he's rank 3 elites. I thought he was really high up on Masters as well. Yeah, he's gaming. Let's see. Liquor Grain. Rip Liquor Grain. He used to be a regular in my stream. And, yeah, I don't know. I think he's been a little bit busier. This dude's account, by the way, he's a UIM that has a 3rd age bow. What a fucking beast. All right, let's see down to mediums now. So a Venonatus, of course. He's literally the clue god. JT, you always see that name. If you guys remember Wizard V2, he was a streamer. And I just remember he would just milk. He would come out on stream with like 50 medium caskets or 100 medium caskets, and he would milk those motherfuckers for like 4 hours. It was painful. So he eventually did get his Ranger boots at, it must have been like 10 times. I don't actually know what the rate of Rangers are right now. I think they're 1 in 250, but I'm not actually sure. And that's per casket, I think. But he, I think, went like 10 times rate, like 2,500 or something. Absolutely fucked on his hardcore Ironman. Let's see. By the way, I think completing mediums only takes about 2,000. So hopefully everybody up here has kind of already completed them. There's no like huge, crazy rare item like Easy's has. So this is what it's looking like right now. Bottom is 1,700. Top is 4,600. I expect next year for somebody to be over... I don't know, because do you actually continue to do mediums? I mean, it looks like a Venonatus does just to like secure the rank 1, but there really is no reason, and mediums suck on an Ironman. So I don't know if we're actually going to... I was going to say we might even hit 10,000, but I think Venonatus is going to kind of chill over here. Maybe 5,000. We'll see next year. Hard clues. So, of course, you see me at rank 2. I am... almost 7,000 behind. Not quite. But yeah, this is just absolutely fucked. So for those that don't know, the efficient rate on an Ironman from scratch to complete a hard clue, or sorry, how do I explain this? You can complete 6 hard clues from scratch per hour on an Ironman. That is the fastest possible way. So if I wanted to complete 7,000, that's, over 1,000 hours straight of efficient hard clues. That's the lead this man has. Insane. Yeah, so this is what the high scores are looking like. I honestly think that next year Phrygian's probably going to be pushing 12K. I'm going to hopefully be like pushing 5K. I'd really hope. Maybe just over 4K. We'll see. I think the lowest on the top page will be over 3,000 by next year. I really do think that, because the more time passes, the more people get into collection log. Like, I'm already seeing it in the clan chat. People are obsessed with a collection log, and people in turn will start doing their clue scrolls. And of course, the more the game progresses, clue scrolls will get easier. There'll be clue scroll expansions, and people will just be doing a shit ton of clues for the collection log mainly. So I would not be surprised if rank 25 was at over 3,000 by next year. We'll see. Clue Scrolls Elite, we got Ironized. He has been rank 1 for a long ass time. I'm actually, if I just wanted to spam open my caskets, I could actually get rank 1 in like 5 minutes. But I'm going to hold him until pull 76. This guy's just been opening them. I think he just doesn't give a fuck about third age rates. I don't really know, but he just has continually been opening them. And I don't think he's out of the loop either. I think he pops into streams and stuff. So I guess he just doesn't care. But yeah, pull 76 will be coming out. I would really hope that by next year I'm pushing 2,000. We'll see. I wouldn't be surprised if rank 25 is over 1,000. Elite clue scrolls are actually going to be... I'm not even going to lie. In the next couple weeks, when Poll 76 is implemented with the elite clue changes, I'm pretty sure number 25 will already be boosted up to like 700 or 800 or something. Like, there's a lot of fucking Ironmen that are holding a shit ton of caskets right now, so I wouldn't be surprised. Next year, easily 1,000 will be bottom, I think. So that's elites. That's how they're looking. Masters, we got Jai Hai. He is missing a Bloodhound. That is his last pet he's missing, which is fucked. Hopefully he doesn't pull a KC 2.0. He is a absolute beast. I talked to him on Discord here and there. He loves the theory craft and stuff, and so wishing him the best of luck on the Bloodhound. He's rank 1 right now. Disease, Slayer King V2. These are all very familiar names. All these guys are very familiar names up here, because It means they do a shit ton of PVM. A lot of them pop into my stream here and there, and I just know a lot of them. And it's going to be really cool to see how this looks next year. There's only 3 Ironmen in the entire game that have actually hit the drop rate for Bloodhound, which is absolutely insane. The potential to go dry here is disgusting. Anyway, I am second page, wherever the fuck I am, rank 40. I'm going to be getting a few caskets from the elite opening, so I'll probably be at like 530 or so. But I would not be surprised that by next year, 25's pushing 1,000. This is going to start skyrocketing. Jai High, if he does not get his Bloodhound, by next year, I swear to God, he's going to be at like 2,200. This dude goes ham, and he's doing Sorakness. You're going to see later in the boss high scores. Yeah, crazy. All right. LMS rank. Again, I don't give a fuck. This is kind of in the category of bounty hunter. Just really don't care. Plus, this isn't even like elo rank. It's just like hours. I don't understand this. Anyway, what the? Isn't rank 17 Alyssa? She do that much fucking LMS? Christ. A lot of these guys have just got to be hardcores, yeah, but just, or group Ironmen trying to get money. Oh my God. So that's how the LMS high scores are looking like. Nothing really much to say. Soul Wars, don't give a fuck. I don't even understand this zeal, the score right here, by the way, because I have never, to this day, never done Soul Wars. Still don't know what the fuck it is, and probably will just never get around to doing it because there's too many other things in the game that I care about more. But this is what it's looking like for those interested. I have no fucking idea what it'll look like next year, so I'm not even gonna guess. All right, let's get into the bosses now. So we got Abyssal Sire here. Everybody's above pet drop rate. That's a good thing to see. I think I kind of want to mention that. So pet drop rate here is about 1 in 2,400, if I'm not mistaken. So Master Barter's gone fucking insane. I will say, just as a short little story, when I first started my Ironman, I had not like first started, but when I was getting into kind of the late game, before I ever started streaming, I was obsessed with Abyssal Sire. Like, totally obsessed with it. I loved it. Everybody fucking hated it, which made me like it even more because of the inner hipster in me. And I wanted to actually go for 10 bludgeons in my bank. And then I went down the route of just dropping over all my dupes, which I kind of regret in a way, but it's also a nice thing because I've just never had to deal with being low GP on the alt. So, I don't know. That was always something like really... It was a grind I wanted to do, was like maybe get 10 or even a full inventory of bludgeons just for the fucking flex. I really am curious how many Master Barter has, because I think a completed one is what, every 600-ish? So he's got to have over 10, probably like 15 or so, maybe 16 bludgeons. That's insane. That'd be so cool to look at on an Ironman's bank. Anyway, these are what these are looking like. Let's go to Alchemical Hydra. Yeah, Lydia Kenny, that's Saw Kid, by the way, for those that don't know. And this is a hardcore Ironman, rank fucking 1, 18,000 Alchemical Hydra. I've seen him stream this. He hasn't streamed in a while, but I've seen him do the little Arceus spell where he like converts the bones into prayer while killing the boss. It's just really cool. Anyway, yeah, these people are fucking rich. Alchemical Hydra just prints fucking money. So anybody that's on this high score is pretty set, I guess, GP wise. It's gonna be interesting to see what this looks like next year. I'd be curious what Lydia Kenny plans to do if he ever dies on his hardcore, because I think he's like kind of already set on playing an Ironman afterward. It's gonna be interesting though. And I wouldn't be surprised if rank 25's over 10,000 by next year. So anyway, not much to really talk about here. Let's move on to Barrows chests. Do you guys remember when Iron Aloha, like, he was rank 1 Barrows for a long time, and that was like his flex, you know? I used to pop into his stream and like that was the Barrows guy, you know? like such an OG Ironman grind, you know, just going for rank 1 fucking barrows. Like, damn. Anyway, that's a lot. Do you remember Doggoat? God. I remember when Doggoat used to stream. That was the UIM. Such cool vibes in the stream. I don't know if any of you guys remember his streams. Let me know down in the comments. Anyway, we got Sober Forever. Not even sure who that is. He's rank 1. Barrows is kind of interesting because you can actually cheese it by not actually killing any brothers. You just literally open the chest and you're done. And you can get a KC. So I highly doubt anybody's doing that, but it still is a possibility to just rush chests to get rank 1 if you wanted. Again, no fucking point. And if anybody did do that, I feel like it'd be quite apparent, especially if they just like skyrocketed and everyone would just cringe at them. But this is what it's looking like. Hopefully everyone in this Hiscores has completed full barrows. Yeah. Okay. Let's move on to Bryophyte. Jesus Christ. Fuck. Bryophyte is the worst. Actually, it's not really the worst anymore simply because of the wilderness moss giants. But Tanner Dino, I talked to him on the Sebe cast. This dude has like 4,000 more Bryophyte keys. In fact, I can't remember. I'm pretty sure that update passed for free to play that the Bryophyte's Essence section at work. So Tanner Dino's going to skyrocket next year. He's going to be over 5,000, just calling it right now. Rank 25, I wouldn't be surprised if it kind of just actually chills around the 500s, maybe up to 800. I doubt rank 25 will be at 1,000 by next year. But I remember Mr. Iron Bar, that's Rice Cup. He went fucking dry on this as well. DK Ho, of course, went dry as hell. Only Trails, I think he went really dry. I hope he just didn't do a bunch of these. I think he went dry then. I can't actually remember. Anyway, yeah, a lot of these people have to be free to play. Yeah, rank 1 and 2 definitely are. So a lot of unfamiliar names. Okay, let's move on to Callisto. Okay, so 6,900 Callisto. That's pretty fucking crazy. That's a lot. Not quite on the main Hiscores level. I know Shudo, he used to stream quite often. He was rank 1 Callisto for a while. I think he's at like 14,000 or something absurd. This is how Callisto's looking. Everybody is above drop rate for pet, so that's cool on the front page. Let's see. Anybody recognizable? I do remember Flynn. God damn it. Flynn used to stream his Callisto, and it was just the best fucking stream. Such an entertaining dude. I'm so sad he burned out of RuneScape. He was like a smart guy in real life. As goofy as he was, he had, IRL was going for him quite well, so I wasn't surprised that he burned out. But anyway, this is what the Hiscores are looking like for Callisto. Looking good. Let's check out Cerberus. 14th. That's a big jump. Generally in Hiscores, there always is that 1 or 2 people that are just miles ahead of the next few. But right here, it's rank 1, Twin Peaks. We got Krill here, Sabecast alumnus. I know he's been hunting the pet still, I believe. So I'd imagine a lot of these people are actually still hunting the pet because Cerberus is actually quite easy to get high KC on if you just do your Hellhound tasks there. So, but for Ironman, there really is no reason to go past a green log. So I'd be very surprised if by next year, rank 25 is even over like 7,000. We'll have to see though. So there's Cerberus. Let's go to Chambers of Zarek. So we still got Sim at rank 1. I'm pretty sure he doesn't even play anymore. I don't really know. I'm not in solitary anymore. I think he was in solitary. We got Nex here. We got Lake, of course, the infamous Tebow grind at like 3,400 and the Elder Maul, of course. Damn. Yeah, these are like iconic Hiscores. Got Iron Eyes down here. Again, he has a shit ton of clues done. He just does a lot of raids. A lot of TOB and a lot of chambers, as you guys can see. So, same with Slayer King. He's really high up there in Masters. Probably just does every fucking elite he gets at chambers. So, there is Chambers of Xeric. It's hard to say if everybody over here is above pet drop rate because it's kind of hard to quantify the pet drop rate because it's not actually showing how many points people have, it's just how many raids they've done, and who knows. Hopefully by 3,000 raids you're not dying all the time, but hard to really know. Let's go down to Chambers of Xeric challenge mode. Okay. So we got Jamwa. He is like the undisputed just PVM god on irons, apparently. I haven't even talked to the guy before, I don't think, unless he has some weird Twitch name, and maybe I've talked to him, but he's in solitary, and he's just an absolute beast. Like, if you look him up on the high score, it's just crazy. I think he's rank 1 EHB, and I'm pretty sure he's rank 1, like, solitary item points, too. Can't be positive, but there's only 3 people with the CM cape. I don't imagine that. Imagine going 500 above the 2,000 cape. I think he would dry on the pet, but I can't actually be sure. I think Krill told me, and I've forgotten, but this is what these are looking like. Lake, I know he's been playing on other accounts and stuff, but one of his goals is to get the 2K cape and also just to complete the log. So that's what it's looking like. Let's move on to Chaos Elemental. 3,000 Chaos Elemental. Why is the top page over 1,000? Like, bruh, what are these people doing? Like, you just do this for fun? I honestly don't know. Yeah, there's not really much to say on this. Like, honestly, there's very few names I even recognize. Like, who the hell kills this thing? So there's Chaos Elemental, I guess, stacking up on D picks, I guess. I don't even know. Anyway, let's move on. Chaos Fanatic. A Venonatus, absolutely gaming out of control. He does these weird little rank 1s. I'm pretty sure Venonatus has the most rank 1s for Ironman. They're always like these niche ones, but he still has it. We got Lelador here, Sabecast alumnus, and just total fucking legend. He's still ranked 3 in the high scores for this. It's just funny how he did all this. Let's see. Anybody else? It's kind of, I don't know. I just don't see why you do so much fucking Chaos Fanatic unless you go dry for the shards. Interesting looking. Or if you did this for the pet. I think Lelador did this for the pet, but I don't know why you would go for the Chaos Elemental pet through Chaos Fanatic unless, you just hate being in... I don't even know. Anyway, that's enough about that. Let's move on to Commander Ziliana. Yep, I was expecting this. Just absolutely fucked. Angbilday. I don't even know how to pronounce that name, but he was actually rank 1 Sorakness for a while, and I had to pass him. This is years ago. And he has literally almost 12,000 kills above rank 2. And I'm pretty sure it was to get his pet, and I think he did get it. So, I mean, the thing is, that's not even crazy. That's only just over 3 times rate for a pet. This shit starts filling up in years from now. I mean, if you're watching this video and it's 2027 or some crazy shit, by the way, hey future. No, but real talk. I mean, people that have inevitably pet hunt and are trying to go for all pets, these high scores have just got to shoot up. Rank 25 is barely half the rate of pets. So, we're getting to a stage where there is an Ironman, and I'm not sure if there's multiple Ironman now. Maybe there's like 3 or 4 that actually have all pets, which means, that's not to say every single person needs to go dry on Ziliana, but like, so you're going to start filling up when more people start pet hunting. So anyway, cool to see. I remember Steinland went really fucking dry on his ACB, I believe it was. We got Iron Cub here. I think he went really dry on something too here. So did Kenjo. He was an Iron Clan. It's a name that's, long ago name. Damn. Okay. There's Commander Ziliana. Let's go to Corporal Beast. Of course, we got Jack RS and we got Iron Toffee or Toffee. Both. Again, it's insane to say, but I'm just going to say this right now. The average completion to complete the Corporeal Beast log is 7,094 kills. So, again, that's like assuming every single thing's been obtained. That's the average rate. So, I can't really say, oh, he's over, or he's not even 2 times rate of average completion. But that is a true statement, I guess. But I mean, he's not even 3 times rate of pets. So if somebody inevitably will be going for all pets and is going to get fucking shafted here. I mean, think about it. Think about going 5 times rate here. That's 25,000 corporeal beast if you're going for pet. That's insane. I still have a fear. I'm missing an Ellie. I have everything else. Just I'm missing the Ellie. And that gives me fucking nightmares to think of how dry I could potentially go. Yeah. Anyway, this is what the high scores are looking like. I would not be surprised if by next year, everybody on the top page is over 7,094. So everybody's above average completion. So let's move on. Yeah, corporeal base. I wonder if Fasani's corp will come out soon. It's going to be interesting. I'm kind of against that as of right now in this video, but, you know. I don't know. I like how Corp is as a boss. It's so unique. Yeah, it's a little dull, but you can speed it up with ways like Games Necklaces and Narda Teleports and better gear. So, kind of like how it is. Crazy Archaeologists. Take a look. Venonatus, of course. Got Solo Series. Absolute legend. I think he doesn't play as much anymore, but he used to have one of the best Ironmen in the game. Still does. I mean, I don't think he plays as much. Yeah, so Crazy Archaeologists, I guess people are just going for the rewards. Again, I don't really know why you'd go past, like, I don't know, 1,000 unless you just go fucking dry. But yeah, this is what this is looking like. Or maybe there's Fedora collectors. I don't know, maybe that's it. All right, let's move on to the DKs. So we got Prime first. Not even the entire page is above pet rate. It's insane. That will definitely be next year, calling it. Angbil Day. We got Linda. That's RS Linda on Twitch. She is rank 2. I'm pretty sure she was rank 1 for all DKs. Maybe it was just Rex. She wasn't rank 1 on at one point, but she's got to step up her game if she wants to reclaim those rank 1s. Ginny's going for all pets. I'm in fact, like a lot of these names are probably going for all pets, and this is just such a fucking bitch of a grind. I swear to God, like, DKs, so many hours to put in for all 3 pets. It's insane. All right, let's see the other ones. Dagonoth Rex, Curtis, of course, and Iron Queen. That's awesome to see. Jai High must have went really dry on this. Yeah, if you ever see Jai High on the top page, you just know he went dry on the pet, you know, because he does have all pets except for Bloodhound. So interesting. And yeah, just a lot of familiar names. It's cool to see. Dagonoth Rex. Okay, let's go to Supreme now. Finish him off. Again, pretty much looks the same. There's no out of control Casey. Nobody's gone extremely dry yet. There have been people on the main high scores that have gone super dry, but all right. Deranged Archaeologist. Arguably the worst spot. What the fuck? Dude, you don't do 10,000 of this boss. Holy fuck. Okay, that is... I'm pretty sure the elite rate's 1 in 200. So that's... I mean, I guess that's only 50 elites, but... Yeah, that's not even good at all, actually. I actually asked Mod Ash a few years ago if he could... just ask him personally. Can you do this for me? No, but I asked and added a bunch of J-mods on Twitter. Because Deranged Archaeologist is literally one of the most pointless bosses. It would have been really cool if it just had a better clue rate. Because if you're really going to give the boss no uniques and absolute dog shit rewards, like, I don't know. You should buff him in some sort of way. I thought clues would be a good addition. Or just increase the elite rate to something a bit more reasonable. That's insane, though. What is Jake C doing? What the fuck? I don't understand this. Let's move on to General Grardor. Okay. Ginny, of course. Ginny and Petrosian, the only 2 that are actually above pet rate. Well, tied or above pet rate. And I am certain, calling it right now, by next year, everyone will be over 5,000. Bandos is so fucking easy nowadays with the Bofa. And GE Challenge has made it so easy. You literally just run back and forth with a Bofa using thralls and you just attack, run through him, attack, run through him. It's like, it's so easy. So I would not be surprised. This actually used to be a very respectable high scores, but now that both exist, it doesn't really mean as much to me anymore. Petrosian, by the way, had almost done all of this melee. In fact, I think all of it, maybe. He was a beast. Ginny's also a beast. I'm not trying to take anything away from him, but he just does the efficient methods, which is Bofo, which is super fucking easy. Anyway, let's move on to Giant Mole. Woo 91 is the rank 1 UIM Herblore. Yes, he got 200 mil Herblore on a fucking UIM. He's rank 2. Dids got rank 1 on normal Ironman, but that is... Dude, imagine Dids didn't do that. A UIM would have been the first person to 200 mil Herblore. That is absolutely fucked. Yeah, almost 50,000 mole. That's insane. I wonder how many pets he got. Yeah, so again, the big margin. 32,000 above rank 2, which is just deadly. I want to get the mole pet, but I'm also waiting for Masori. A lot of these, it's cool when there's gear coming out in the future that kind of makes you hold off on grinds and makes you just feel good about it. Because mole is one of those places. Imagine using full Masori there with a T-bow. Like, damn, it's gonna be just so good. Everybody's above pet rate by double at least. It's cool to see. Let's move on to Grotesque Guardians. All right, Iron Myth. I see that name a lot. He is a beast. Master Barter, of course. So Grotesque Guardians, the pet rate's actually 1 in 3,000, if I'm not mistaken. So everybody's above pet rate. That's cool. I actually would have a green log here, but I actually am missing the Jar of Stone. I got Jar of Stone right before the collection log ever came out, and I got the jar like 20 KC. Something totally spoon. So eventually I have to go back here, which is going to be miserable, but I'm going to put it off as long as humanly possible because the collection log will never be completed in the first place, so there's no real rush. Anyway, yeah. I don't really know how I feel about this boss. Let me know down in the comments what you guys think about Grotesque Guardians. It always just feels like such a chore doing this. Okay, and it's just like a dark area, too. It's just, like, depressing. All right, Hiscores. This is, like, if you go for Hiscores ranks, you're just enslaved to doing Hiscores and doing your farming. Especially because there will hit a point where you've done enough Hiscores, you're already 200 mil farming. Let's actually see what this guy's farming level is. 200 mil. Okay. Let's see what like the top 5 are. Is this guy 200 mil? 200 mil, yeah. So these guys are just enslaved to keeping up Hiscores for the ranks, which I feel fucking bad for. I'm pretty sure they have to perma use Chronos seeds as well just to make their Hiscores spawn faster. Yeah, that sounds like hell. But shout out to these people that go for it. 800 is the lowest, 900 is the highest. Not much margin. Crazy. This, you know, you can't speed this up either. It's just gotta take time. So I'm pretty sure Hiscores takes about a day to grow. So I can't see anybody being over 1,500 next year. We'll see though. All right. Calphite Queen. I just made a video of it. Hope you guys enjoyed that little guide I made. Everyone's above pet rate. Which is 1 in 3,000. I love KQ, by the way. I think it's really fun. It definitely is high intensity, though. It's like not something you can just chill at. Most bosses you can't really just chill at. And this is definitely one of those where it's just exhausting to do. But the wines are amazing, and the herbs are really nice to see here and there. Seeds, great. It's just a really cool boss. It's got a very unique drop table. Yep. Aloe used to be the king of KQ, but he's been overtaken. And Aloe, for those that don't know, he actually got hacked, lost all his shit, and he will not be playing as Iron Man again. I'm pretty sure he even de-ironed it. Can't be positive, though. Okay. King Black Dragon. Mountain Dew and Coke. It's rank 1. What is this guy? Not even maxed. He just loves KBD, I guess. I hope these people have gotten the pet, because it is only 1 in 3,000, I believe. So, yeah. Rank 25's at 5K. That's the drop rate for the Visage. So, that's cool. It's going to be cool to see what this looks like in the next few years. All right. Kraken. 25,000. Linda's 18,000. I know Linda was kind of chasing the rank 1. She still does her Kraken tasks. Let's see. Anything noteworthy? Everyone just... Anybody that's on this high scores has just not blocked Kraken. They just are fine doing it. I find Kraken very underwhelming and very fucking boring. Yes, there are very rare occasions where I would love to have a Kraken task. So maybe like the hold option on Slayer, like the Slayer holding option where you can like hold a task, might be kind of nice. But yeah, I don't think I'll ever unblock Kraken. Just, yeah, not a fan. But this will just slowly go up, I believe. Just people that do their Krakens. All right. Kriara. There are only 4 people above pet rate. This is arguably one of the worst pet grinds ever. I luckily spooned it. I'm still missing the hilt, though. I'm about, I don't know, like 1,300 KC or something. Not that anybody gives a shit about my account, but yeah, that's what it's looking like. So, Travis 42, when he dropped over all his shit when he thought he was going to quit the game for good, had to go back and re-grind out the ACP. And I'm pretty sure he already went dry at Kriara and then went dry again. So, yeah, unlucky. But, yeah, when people go for the pets, all pets, this is going to be a total bitch. There's going to be inevitably people that go way beyond drop rate. I'm talking like 20K plus. So, yeah, my condolences for those future people. Okay, let's move on to Krill. Zammy. Angle Day, we see him a lot. Curtis, of course. I don't think he has a Zammy pet yet, but I know we got like 2 of them on leagues. Just fucking sad. Iron Queen does a bunch of Krill. I can't remember if she got it or not. Ultimate Low, absolute beast over pet rate on Ultimate Iron Man. That's insane. But Zammy, of course, like Bandos, they're just cheese methods. You just run around the room, take barely any damage and shoot them. Kind of boring. I really just miss the days where people just meleeed it and it was just more respectable. But that's the boomer in me. Nobody cares. Yeah, so this is how Krill's looking. Pretty similar to most God Wars dungeon bosses where rank 25s, barely over half the drop rate. That's expected. Mimic. Let's check it out. Jai-Hai is flying through his, and this will just continue to increase because he's literally exclusively hunting a Bloodhound until the RC minigame comes out, and then he'll probably spoon the pet there. And then when Raids 3 comes out, he'll do that. But yeah, he's pretty much enslaved to the Bloodhound grind. I'm rank 5. When I open all my elites, I'll probably bump up to like 62-ish, which is kind of cool. But a lot of these people, I think, are holding elite caskets and stuff. So we'll see. Yeah, so also, for those that don't know, if you were to get Master Mimics, the rate for Third Age from the Mimic itself is 1 in 228, I believe. And for elites, they're 1 in 250. So nobody's even half the rate of getting a Third Age from a Mimic yet. I've gotten one from a Mimic. I got spooned as hell. I got the Third Age play body. And I imagine quite a few of these people have probably spooned Mimic as well. Cool. So, again, this is just all locked behind clue scrolls. You just have to do clues to do mimics. Next, this reminds me of Nightmare, where people that care about the ranks will just be doing masses, like inefficient masses to do them. Or, and I'm not saying they were all masses, but guaranteed the top 10 people have just done a shit ton of masses. Iron Man actually doesn't really look like it as much as mains. I know mains is just absurd. People go for like 20,000 next just for the rank. It's kind of cringe, but I feel like a lot of these people have actually done smaller teams as well, just to try to actually complete next without just getting a crazy high KC. So Gliss, he's in Olympus. He got green log at next. Torva plate was his last item. It would be cool to kind of see. Imagine they came out with a collection log high scores. And so it shows, imagine there's like a little symbol. It'll show like a little green symbol if the person's completed the boss. How cool would that fucking be? Little green symbol, like indicating that they've green logged it. That would definitely be an awesome implementation if they ever added collection log high scores. Okay, let's move on. I wonder what the engine work would be. Nightmare. I almost actually made top page. If it wasn't for Fasani's, I would have made top page, but I'm never going back to this shithole. Actually, I will go back to the shithole, but it'll be through Fasani's. I'm still missing an Eldritch and a Parasitic Egg. GL, I'm Tom. That's a very familiar name. He's a beast at leagues. Jamlaw, of course. Venom was always really high up there. He was missing I can't remember what he was missing, but he was missing something. I think it was maybe an Inquisitor's piece for a long-ass time. This will just not be updated at all. I would be fucking surprised if rank 25 by next year is over 4,000. That would be the craziest surprise ever, because nobody does normal Nightmare anymore. It's the worst. All right, let's move on. Fasani's Nightmare. Now, this is cool to see because Fasani's Nightmare is a static solo boss. You can't cheese it. You can't go in with 5 people and try to milk KC, you know. Crazy thing is the jar drop rate for Fasani's is 1 in 4K. So, yeah. Good luck. Yeah, good fucking luck to anybody that wants to green log this place. I kind of like it in a way, but it's very selfish because I already have a log in the pet. Or the jar in the pet. Excuse me. Yeah, this is kind of cool to see. I love that Fasani came out and people actually enjoy Nightmare now. Yeah, the drop rates are still quite long. Relatively, they're a lot better, though, so it's cool to see. And Fasani is just so much fun. Obor. Tanner Dino is a total free-to-play legend. Ooh, but will he continue to be a legend? We'll find out next year. Yeah, anybody that does Obor or Bryophyta is a free-to-play at heart and sociopaths. But no, this is cool. I mean, anybody in free-to-play, I guess, is kind of like the meta, you know, kill the giants, get the keys. Anybody that's not free-to-play, though, unless you're hunting the club still, why are you still doing this? I should stop being just so judgmental. If you want to kill Obor, go kill Obor. Enjoy yourself, kings. All right. Sorakness. Yes, I have been overtaken quite aggressively, actually. But Jai-Hai is only missing a Bloodhound. His whole purpose in this game is to get a fucking Bloodhound at this point. So he will continue to fly ahead. You know, poor me. We also got some people, some up-and-comers. We got Pash Mina. I wonder if he's stopping at 20K. That's a very clean number to camp at, so we'll see. Yeah, I'll be ranked 2 for quite some time unless Pash passes me. And this is currently, as of 2022, the meta for Hards, Elites, and Master Clue Scrolls. So that'll probably change. And the reason I don't have much hope for me ever passing Jai-Hai is I guarantee you in the next year or so there will just be a new Elite Clue meta. In fact, they already almost did it with Sepulcher, and then they nerfed it because, you know, it might have just been a bit too high. So, there's that. Also, is my OBS showing this properly? Let me show my Dale shards. I'm sorry. You guys probably wanted to see the count. All right, let's continue. Sorakness. Scorpia. Pet rates 1 and 2K, so everyone's above it. That's cool. Jamuli, I don't know. What? Why would you do all that? Huh? Okay, I don't really understand why anybody would do more Scorpia than necessary. Maybe he is almost 5 times rate for pet. Maybe that is the case. I just almost expect people to just get it before drop rate. But yeah, I guess he probably just doesn't have the pet yet, or he got it at a very high KC. Not an impossibility. Okay, Scotizo. Jar drop rate is 1 in 2,500. Yes. So, and these people all up here have all got 200 mil Slayer. So, yeah, good luck barraging jellies for the rest of your life. Trying to go for all 3rd age and the Jar of Darkness. Kind of cool, though, because I have never really had a problem with the Jar of Darkness having a crazy drop rate. Mainly because it has no fucking use. It's just a cosmetic. And nobody will complete the collection log in the first place. So, it's almost like, who cares that this random item that nobody will ever use is really rare. And the cool part about it as well is they go hand in hand. You grind clues efficiently in the catacombs or whatever. Again, I literally just said Sorakness is the efficient way, but if you wanted to go get clues in a different way, like hard clues, go for hard third age. You'd just inevitably barrage a bunch of jellies or necreals or something and passively get totems. Kind of a interesting thing that's like super, super, super long game or long-term gaming. So, like, I'm not gonna lie, there's something deep inside of me that kind of craves going for the Jar of Darkness. Like, this just beast of a fucking grind. It's like going for a specific third age piece almost. It's just unbelievably long hours doing that. So, but it would be kind of cool to just do all the clues as well. Passively going for it. Okay. Temporos. What the fuck? Okay. So I believe is this KC or permits? This must be KC, right? Or is this permits? I think it's KC. It's got to be. Yeah. I haven't done much Temporos to even know, but this has to be KC. But 28,000 kills? Is that right? Fuck. This guy loves... What does the account look like? It's got to be 200 mil fishing, right? Yeah, 200 mil fishing. Okay. Wow. Did he do that all through Temporos? Sheesh. Yeah, that's a big fucking margin. I don't really know. I haven't really done much Temporos, and if I ever do Temporos for the pet and everything, it'll just be through solos, so it won't be efficient. I think if you want to get high ranking, you have to just do masses or whatever. So there's Temporos. The Gauntlet. 3,000 normal gauntlets. Why? I guess the only reason why I could ever see anybody going for it is if they're bad at the game. No offense, but like if you just really don't want to do Corrupted Gauntlet, if it gives you like a hard time or whatever. But I can also see Gauntlet, if you're really good at it, that's actually pretty damn good elite rates. I mean, not better than Sorakness or anything, but you know, Crystal Shards, good elite chance, not bad. I think it's with Elite Combat Achievement Diary. It's 1 in 23 for an elite clue. So I'm surprised there's so many people above 700. All right. Next one, Corrupted Gauntlet. Let's check it out. I feel forever bad for 7. He went like, what is that, 8 times rate for his first enhanced seed. Yeah. Fuck that. That's actually insane just to have done 4,000 Corrupted Gauntlets. That is so many. That is, like, he should have 10 enhanced crystal seeds at that point. 2,000 for the lowest. I mean, damn, what are these people doing? Like, that's a lot of Corrupted Gauntlet. It's a lot of fucking crystal shards. I'm jealous. Yeah, so this is what this one's looking like. Iron Frisky. What is this? Did he just go dry, or does he just want to get a high rank and he just loves Gauntlet? That must be what it is. Okay. Let's move on. Getting down to the last ones. We got Theater of Blood. All right, Theater of Blood. Mary J went super dry on his scythe. Iron Eyes, of course, has gotten a shit ton of elites from here. I believe elites are like 1 in 8.3 or something. And, yeah. So I do kind of feel bad for anybody that really pushed for over 2,000 Theaters of Blood to get the cape, the 2K cape, because Theater of Blood hard mode came out right after, and that was included in, like, you could just do hard modes for your 2,000. So, yeah, kind of a shame. Let's actually check out hard modes now. Damn. Okay, 2 people have done 1,000. Undefeated's a beast. Hobbit, I mean, all these people must be total beasts. I'd be surprised if either of these two have not completed everything. You gotta have completed it by now. But I know a lot of people that have actually gone dry as mains here. So I wouldn't be surprised if some of these people are still missing stuff. Okay. There's hard mode. And Thermi. Yeah, again, this is just for people that do their... What? What? Why does Socket do all this? I guess, like, the drop table's not horrible anymore. It's, like, decent, but I feel like when you... Or maybe if you're dry on the pet or something. I guess people can go dry on pets and jars here. I'm still missing Pet and Jar here, but I'm just over 3,000. But if I complete it, like I'm just going back to normal Smoke Devils. I don't feel like, I don't know. People are different. I guess people like the boss variants to stuff. Yeah. Anyway, so this, I wouldn't be surprised if by next year this is just all way, way higher just from people doing their tasks here. There's Thermi. Zuck. All right. 161 right now, March 20th, 2022. 161 is the top. Undefeated, of course. Total beast. Got a bunch of beasts above 100. Got Hard Rocket, of course. Went for his Nibbler pet. Look at that. 5th hardcore Ironman. It's on 62 fucking K. This dude's a fucking gamer. Like, not only is he a skiller, he's rank 1 hardcore Ironman XP, and he's also done 60 fucking 2 Infernos. I did not know that. That's insane. Okay. That guy's gaming out of control. Big fan. If you're listening, you're a beast. All right, let's move on. Jad. I cannot believe Valken is rank 1. Jad. Dude, I'm not going to lie. Like, Jad is not enjoyable for me. It might just be for me. Like, if I ever had the option, it's always going to be Zuck. Like, doing so many Jads is just painful. I know Iron Queen went really dry on the pet, so that makes sense. I wonder how many of these people I have actually gotten the pet. Hopefully all of them, but yeah, you never really know. I need to eventually get the Jad pet because I've done the 6 Jads challenge and I would love that transmog. So here and there, I'll do Jads, and once I get the pet, I'm done. I'm never doing it again. All right. Venonatus. The Booger, shout out Real Bougard. He went 10,000. So he went over 5 times drop rate for his pet. And yeah, big congratulations for that. Everybody's over the pet rate, so that's cool to see. Venonatus will just continually... Oh, there's me, rank 18. This will just continually get higher. It's going to be very interesting, by the way. I never really mentioned this, but the Wilderness boss rework's going to be very interesting to see if this is going to get cleared or it's just going to stay the same and all the bosses are still going to be called the same thing. Because I don't think they're going to keep the bosses there. They're actually going to rework them. So I guess everyone's keeping the same high scores. They got to be relatively the same sort of fight then, or else that's just kind of unfair as shit. But I don't know. We'll see. I know Mod Ash in the last Q&A was talking about some better rewards as well for the reworked Wilderness bosses. We'll see. Okay. Vedion. Isn't Killa the person that went like really dry, or like is this a hardcore Iron Man? I can't remember. Somebody went like pretty damn dry on the pet, but hopefully all these people have gotten the pet by now. But yeah, almost everybody on the top page has gotten pet rate, and yeah, this boss sucks. So if you haven't grinded for this pet yet, I'd highly just suggest waiting for the Wilderness boss rework. We'll see if it makes it worse or easier. All right, the last 4, we got Vorkath. These are just all skillers. I swear to God, like top 10's all skillers, top 20's all skillers. I mean, top 17's all skillers. I don't know. A lot of these people are just skillers because this was efficient. Like you were supposed to grind Vorkath through Slayer. So very interesting to see. 50 fucking thousand. That is absurd. The amount of money. The amount of prayer, it's just absurd. Insane. Cool to see, though. It's like a skilling boss, basically. I would not be surprised if by next year everyone's over like 10,000 at least. Maybe even 12,000. Although Vorkath isn't as popular anymore. It used to be like the absolute meta, undisputed, but people kind of choose to skip it now. And I also think that efficiently you're only supposed to go for like 20,000 Vorkath. Or even 10,000 is fine. I don't remember. Winter Todd, of course, you can just mass them. You just get a bunch of kills. I think the hopping method, like Winter Todd Scouter, is like the meta to go for ranks. And all of these people have 200 mil fire making. Let's actually just see. Rank 25 has got to be 200. Yeah, everyone's 200 mil fire making here. So that was just inevitable. Volcano. So what's really funny is if you looked at the main high scores on this, all 25 people would be Venezuelans, I'm assuming, or just total bots. I don't know. But Volcano was just notoriously known for being botted and having gold farmers farm it. So, yeah, this is like all legit because they're all Ironmen. And it's interesting to see. Volcano sucks so bad. I fucking hate this boss. They ruined it. They fucking ruined it by removing tick manipulation. I still need to get the pet, and I still need to get 2 more tool seeds. I don't need them. I still need the Volcano shard too. Like I'm missing a lot of shit. And I've done over 1,000, so yeah, shout out these people. God. I think Ginny only has the pet and 1 tool seed. I think. Like it's just fuck. The rates are so bad, and the minigame itself is just the most boring, most noob-friendly content of all time. It's awful. Zora. Click. Lelador. Still rank 1 Zora. What a beast. The real Boogard, rank 2. Aloe, just these legends that have disappeared. He was rank 3. I wonder if Boogard's going to try to pass Lelador. That'd be crazy. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if by next year everyone's above 10,000. And Zora's just fun. I don't know. Like, I'm not a huge fan of it, but it is just something you can just relax to and just grind it out. You don't need any task. You don't need to worry about that. You just go grind it, get some scales. And scales will almost inevitably always have a use. So, cool to see. All right, that is actually it. So we've been recording for almost an hour, which is actually what I expected. I expected around an hour. Let me know what you guys think. So, I guess we'll just show the overall high scores right now, just real quick. I didn't want to go into all the skills yet, but if you guys want me to, let me know down in the comments. Let me know as well if you guys want me to review any other sort of high scores. Iron Man's the most familiar to me, and I feel like I'm the most qualified. Or not. I'm not saying I'm the most qualified, but Iron Man is the thing that I would qualify most for to talk about. So, anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this. Let me know down in the comments what I missed or what you would have liked to have seen more of, whether you want this to be shorter or longer. Next year, I plan to do another one of exactly what I just reviewed, this time with other bosses and stuff, inevitably. If you guys want me to review skills, again, I'm not really qualified for it. There's skillers that would do a better job. Maybe I could even get a skiller on and we could talk about it together. Let me know if that's a possibility. Anyway, I really enjoyed this. It was just fun. Just like a little ramble. Just talking, minding some day out in the background. Hopefully you guys took something from it, kind of learned a little bit about the high scores, and hopefully you guys can look back at this. Maybe, I'm just going to guess there's some people living in the future right now, 2027, 2032. Imagine a decade from now, people are looking at this. Hi, me, 10 years older. No, so yeah, little time capsule. Hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like, drop a subscription, and also a comment if you guys would like to help support my channel, let it grow. And yeah, catch you guys in the next one. Peace.